Good morning, Pisceanos. Good morning. I hope you guys had a good night's sleep. I hope you woke up today feeling happy, safe, and peaceful. Thank you to everyone that has liked, commented, subscribed, and gave donations. All right, Pisceanos, I am in slow motion today, which is funny because the song says something, the song that's in my head says something about slow motion. I've just been dilly-dallying all day, all morning. So it's the astronaut in the ocean song. What you know about rolling down in the deep when your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Let's go. Oh, I'm telling you, the something slow motion here, and I don't know what this is. I'm definitely feeling it all morning. You know, there's something that's coming to mind. You know, I've said it before. The faster you move, the slower you vibrate. So if I'm moving slow, then I must be vibrating high. You know, have you ever noticed somebody that has a lot of anxiety, or like they're all over the place and they can't chill? You know, they don't know how to relax. You know, have you ever seen somebody like that? It's like their body's moving faster than their spirit or their mind and their soul and everything can process. And I don't know why I'm feeling that, but that's what I'm feeling right now. You know, Pisces, with that song, you guys might be feeling like things are moving kind of slow, or there's some type of slow motion energy. Don't worry about that. That just means that you're aligning. You're getting, you know, to this place where you're trying to vibrate really high. So I think that was the point of that, but I'm not sure, because that song also talks about rolling down, what you know about rolling down in the deep. When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. To me, that's like a form of like sadness, depression. You know, only a person that has experienced that would kind of know that. What you know about rolling down in the deep, like deep emotions. You know, only like a Pisceano can do too, I'm telling you. You know, I put a picture up the other day of this little girl that she had like a paint, like she painted her face, but she was like laying on her table. That kind of image reminds me a lot of us, Pisces, because it's like we can be, you know, a ray of sunshine, a rainbow, you know, unicorns and all that stuff. But, you know, we turn it off sometimes, and we just want to kind of be left to ourselves, figure out our emotions. Why are we feeling the way that we're feeling? You know, some people have difficulty with that, Pisces. Some people, they don't know, like, why do you feel this way? And they just keep going, you know, but not us. When we start feeling off, or we start not feeling right, you know, we take our time, we rest. Whatever that rest is for you guys, you know, it could be different for everyone. I know another Pisceano that likes to go for a walk, and they'll just walk forever. Me, myself, I go and I grab a blanket, a cat, and I close the door, and I don't want to hear about anything or anyone. Like, just leave me alone. Like, I love you all, you know, but just leave me alone. Like, let me just, you know, figure this thing out and get some energy, you know, whatever this is. Some of you may feel like you have low energy as well, is what I'm getting, Pisces. I think that's what it is. And now that I'm really feeling it with the song, Pisces, I kind of get the sense that a lot of you, it's not like a bad thing. It's just that you vibrate differently. You work differently. You know, people may think maybe even that you're lazy, but it's not. It's like they have no idea what it's like to manage all these different energies and feelings and thoughts and emotions and the deepness that you go through, you know, whether it is an actual bout of depression, a little bit of sadness, whatever it is, or just, you know, collecting yourself. I'm not really sure. There's so many of you out there, Pisceanos. You know, So yeah, so I just feel like a lot of people are not going to understand you, what you know about rolling down in the deep. So there might be people that assume that you're just lazy, or they may assume that, you know, you just, I don't know, like there's something wrong with you. I don't know, but there's nothing wrong with you. The slower you move, the faster you vibrate. Remember that, Pisces. So go at your own pace. I think that's the whole point of that song. I do have the Hermit here at the bottom. This is about wisdom. This is about gaining some type of knowledge. You know, this might be a good time for you guys to start learning something new. You know, maybe learning a different language. Just something that interests you. I feel like a lot of architecture, like some type of, like I'm seeing like a structure, some type of architecture, like art. I see a lot of art. Maybe going to museums this might be a good time for you to do something like that. I don't know, Pisces. I'm just seeing something about learning something new, like getting interested in something different. You know, it could just be a hobby. For some of you, it's going to start off as a hobby, and it's going to develop into something more. But let's get into this reading. All right, let's see. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and higher beings, please help me with this message today for my beautiful Pisces people. My Pisceanos, what messages do we have for Pisces? Two more? One more? All right, we got the Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Emperor, the Strength in reverse, and we got the Four of Cups there. Pisces, how do I say this? Okay, so, okay, break it down, Susan, break it down. Okay, so someone is kind of very lost without you. And I'm not saying they're not around you. They may not be around you, but I feel like somebody is willing to, you know, maybe get out of the cold when it comes to you. Like they want to further develop this relationship. You know, I feel like they see you as the Emperor energy, like you have your shit together. You know, they see that. And that's why I'm laughing. Because for some reason, we give off the energy like we have our shit together. And I'm not saying that we don't, but they have no idea of the level of winging this thing that we do. Like we wing it day by day, minute by minute, feeling by feeling sometimes, you know, and I don't know what it is about us, Pisces. I don't know if, you know, we're just being rewarded for past things that have happened to us. I don't know if, you know, maybe we just we're very in tune with the universe. Maybe it's because we know how to slow down. You know, maybe we do know how to slow down, maybe so that we can hear the messages correctly, so we can feel our bodies. You know, I always say that it is mind, body, and soul. Years ago, I had like a mental breakdown, and that's what it took. Well, I'm going to put God first. Because if it wasn't for that, I don't know how I would have came up with the rest. I put in a lot of work though. It was a lot of physical work, you know, like exercising, eating, you know, healthy meals, spiritual, like it was very spiritual, like praying a lot, meditating a lot. Mind. Yes, what I put in my mind, and maybe that's what I was feeling. Like I feel like maybe there's another level to this, Pisces, like that, like you guys need to put more good stuff into your mind, something that interests you. This is the time. Like I feel like with the fall, like this is like the time right now, Pisces, to like develop something new, a new habit, even if it is, you know, going for a walk, you know, with a cup of coffee. I don't really know, Pisces. Develop a new habit because it's going to help with your aligning. It's going to help with your, you know, this like slower vibration. You know, I don't know what exactly the words are, but anyway, yes, years ago I had a breakdown, and you know, that's what it took to get me better. God first, then taking care of my mind, body, and soul. So it was the three combined that really did it. It was it was a moment, you know, once I got all of them to where they needed to be, it was a very powerful moment for me, Pisces. So I don't know who needed to hear that, but I feel like somebody did. But anyway, so what I'm sorry, I'm a little all over the place, but you know, what I was feeling, Pisces, was that people do see that they feel like you have everything together. and they just don't understand the level of you don't, you know, you're just very blessed in this world. You just worked really hard. You know, all they see is the crown and, you know, the scepter and the position that you may have in life, and maybe how comfortable your life is, but they don't know what it took to get there, Pisces. Let me see. I do have a weird slow motion energy here, guys, so bear with me. Bear with me, guys. Give me one moment. So I'm going to tell you something, Pisces. There's somebody that I feel, especially with that Five of Pentacles, like they want to get to know you. I don't know if it's get to know you or just be on your level. Maybe they want to take that walk with you and, you know, have that conversation, whatever this is. But I do feel, Pisces, that there's a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like edginess to them. Like I feel something very edgy about them. Maybe that at any moment they could just wow out. You know, I think, you know, a lot of times you attract those types of people, Pisces, because they look at you like that. They feel like you have everything together. So I'm going to go a little bit deeper because that's all I'm getting really from that. But let's see here. I think you guys are going to be ignoring certain people. I don't see like you're ignoring everyone. I do feel like the people that can hold your attention, hold your conversation, you know, meet you on a level. I do feel like you're going to pay attention to them, but I do feel like there's this one person that maybe you're not recognizing. And I'm not going to say that they're going to do something extra to get your attention. Maybe they will, but I don't know how to put this in words. I just feel like your attention is somewhere else. And I think that's a really good start for you, Pisces. Like, especially if you're trying to avoid the same people, same situations, do something different in your life, like take a new hobby, a new interest. I feel like a hobby right now, Pisces, is going to be something very good for you. And I can't really explain why I'm feeling that, you know, like, and I keep getting museums, like art, you know, it doesn't have to be because not everyone is interested or cares about a painting. But you know, it's like, it has to be something that you don't typically do in your, you know, your typical day, like a different routine, something different, Pisces, that I feel like is going to go a long way with you. Let's go a little deeper. All right, Spirit, tell me more. All right, we have the Six of Wands. 3 more, Spirit. I feel so in slow motion. That's like that song. I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. So a lot of you feel, Pisces, that you might be surrounded by people that you can't relate to. You know, you can't relate to them. That's the feeling. Let me process this, Pisces. Like I said, slow motion here. Yeah, you're not with people that it's almost like you guys, when you communicate, it's like maybe you don't have this like perfect, not perfect conversation. It's like the way you talk. Maybe you talk over each other. Maybe you miss what the other person had to say, and you know, or they missed what you had to say, like they missed the whole point of it. Like it's not on the same frequency, you know, and that's why maybe you're being asked to go a little bit more into slow motion. I don't know, like slow it down. Or maybe these people need to slow it down, but of course we can't control what other people do. We can only control what we do. I don't know, Pisces. All right, let's go into this. Yeah, I just felt that. Like, it's just you guys are not aligning in your conversations. Let me see. So because this person is not going to be genuine or authentic, because that's what it takes. Like, you have to be genuine and authentic. You have to find yourself, mind, body, and soul. And when those 3 things connect, you know, you do become a very powerful being. But here's the thing with this person is operating from a place of fear of abandonment, fear. And we all know about fear. When you're afraid of something, you know, that's not your highest form. That's not going to bring you the most joy, the most success in this situation. So I feel like this person wants to be successful with you, but I also feel like they just are operating from a place of fear for whatever reason. Let me throw one more out for that. Spirit, give me one more. They're operating from a place of fear. Give me one more, Spirit. I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. So okay, a couple things. They might also, no, they also feel, Pisces, that you guys are not vibing. So this isn't a one-way street. This is like somebody realizing, damn, we are fucking different, you know, but I really am interested in this person that seems like they have it all together, you know, and, you know, they're very interested. They have a fear, Pisces, that might sleep on you for too long, and maybe the next person will come and get you, you know, or maybe that you'll leave or that you'll walk away. That's the feeling that I'm getting, Pisces. So they do have this fear of maybe taking too long and then you find someone else or a different situation. All right, let's get into here, Pisces. Yeah, I definitely felt this. Like, I just feel like, Pisces, like where you're at and what you're trying to do in your life is just not vibing with the people that are around you these days. Like, I feel you trying. Like, I can actually see you attempting to like go out, do things, but it's like that situation where it's like you guys either talk on top of each other, or you don't understand what each other's trying to say. You're not having the fun that you wanted around these people. You might be feeling better in your own world, Pisces. You know how we do that? We have our own world. It's not imaginary. You know, it's our friends are not imaginary. Our world is not imaginary. You know, I feel like it's like, you know, it's where everything gets done. And that might be that place, like on the sofa, on your bed, you know, wherever it is that you close the door on people, Pisces, is like where you find, you know, yourself, you know, and I feel like it goes a long way for you is what I'm getting there, Pisces. All right, let's go here. So this is where I feel that this person is not really seeing the like they see your transformation. They see that you're a different person. But they also still have like kind of like high hopes, like that maybe, you know, they can turn it around. Maybe they can vibe with you. Maybe they can get on your level and you guys can, you know, coexist or whatever this is, Pisces. But I have to be honest in the way that I feel it. It's like they have no idea the levels that you work on. And they can't relate, you know, and they may still judge you for quote unquote being lazy or being sad or depressed or not doing what other people do, you know. Maybe it takes you longer to get to work. Maybe, you know, it's like a feeling of like, you know, things that people do, and I kind of feel you looking at them too, like, wow, so you just got up, got the whole house clean, worked, did all this stuff, took care of the kids, whatever it is, Pisces, and you're looking at other people and you realize, shit, I'm different. And guess what? Other people realize it too. You operate differently. You flow differently. You got a different flow, Pisces. So I do feel there is some type of judgment. I do. I don't have that card here, but I felt it. Like, you need somebody that just understands you're a different being. That's it. You know, is that going to be easy for a lot of people to get? No. No. A lot, you think people, well, you know what? Yes, they do. I've been blessed, guys. I have been blessed. I have someone that knows like, oh, she got that blanket and that cat and she's like not working today, like at all. It's like they know she needs her time. You know, so I have been blessed by that. So thank you, God, for that. But yes, there's others here that I kind of feel, and this can apply, take this how it resonates, Pisces. It's just a feeling. I try to give examples so you guys can connect. But this can go for your work environment as well, too. Like maybe it's taking a long time for you to produce a project or to do something, but it's because you're fine tuning it. You know, you're waiting for that highest vibration. You know, it's like you're working in the slow motion, you know, because these people talk too much. That's what's in the song. And it's like, you need to hear yourself think. You need to vibrate differently in order to really pull out the essence of what you're trying to do, Pisces. And here's the reason why. Is like you need focus. Why, Pisces? Because you're trying to be successful. And I get the energy here also, Pisces, that it's like you're going to do this on your own. Now, we never do everything on our own, right? Like I've been blessed. I have, you know, an 18-year-old. She's starting to take care of herself. You know, I have a boyfriend who does a lot of stuff too, you know, so he helps. So, but that's not what I'm trying to say. It's more so like you're going to pull this out from within yourself. You have to try not to either get distracted. You know, I don't know if yeah, so just try to keep focusing on what it is that you want to focus on, you know, and it's like that's going to pull out something else, that some other like some other thing out from inside of you, from the universe, basically. Like you're going to pull something out from the ethers type of feeling, Pisces. So it's like, yeah, just keep on with this flow. Keep on doing the things you want to do. Don't do the things you don't want to. And I felt a strong emphasis, Pisces, for a hobby that's going to turn into something bigger. That's what I'm getting there. Let's see the outcome or any advice. Let's do some advice. Knight of Wands. Let's do one more. Take a lot of confidence, Pisces, in whatever it is that you're doing. Whatever thing that you want to learn or educate yourself, or whatever you take an interest in, the feeling is, have a lot of confidence. Stick to it also with that Knight of Wands. It's like, stick to it, Pisces. And here's how you're going to know it's a good thing. It's because it naturally happens. Like your attention goes there, your energy goes there. You find a good balance. That's that Temperance card that's the Temperance card there. It just flows really nicely. And guess what? Some other things might fall. But this is our human experience, Pisces, and we're only here for a certain amount of years. I kept shuffling my cards earlier and I kept seeing the Death card. And to me, Pisces, it's like, we're only here for a little bit of time, and it's like, why waste your time doing things you don't want to do? That's the feeling here. So whatever it is that you take an interest in, take a commitment to it. Don't get distracted by, stupid things and things that you do not want to do. And eventually the flow will come. It's like a prioritizing. Like you're going to prioritize what it is that you want to do in your life, Pisces. And that's going to, that interest is going to develop further. This is something that this hobby is, it's almost like, this hobby is going to lead into something that you pull out from the ethers, Pisces. It's like a new thing, Pisces. And it's going to bring abundance. It's going to bring stability. It's going to bring a higher connection to the universe. And like I said, it's like you're going to pull this out yourself. All right. I got to go with the flow in the reversal. Spirit, tell me more. And healing. Should I do one more? Let's do one more. And we got the Source in reverse. See, these are all things, Pisces, that I feel like you need to work on. That's what I'm just getting here. I'm going to keep them upright because they're all reversed. But here's the thing, Pisces. It's like maybe you're having difficulties with, going with the flow. It's not easy to be in slow motion while everyone seems like they're doing so much more, or, whatever that is, Pisces, that feeling there. It's not easy, and I feel this energy here. I also feel something about a healing process, like something's not over yet. Like I feel some type of pain within you, Pisces. And this is like, this can mean a lot of things, Pisces, because we deal with pain. We just live with it. That's how we are. And it's like the beautiful thing about us, like we know the beautiful side of life, and we also know the ugly side of life, but it's all on what we choose that day. How do you wake up that day? I tell you guys, I hope you wake up today feeling happy, safe, and peaceful, because that starts it, Pisces. Did you wake up in peace? Did you wake up happy, and peaceful, like, happy, safe, like safe, like I feel safe, like stuff like that. Like, did you feel good? And then you go from there, and that helps you to decide, what is my mood today? To this morning, I felt like going slow motion, and I see why, because it's like, maybe you need to slow down, find that, that time to rest so that you can heal, so that you can connect better to your source, to your spirit. Don't look at how fast other people are operating and think that's the way you need to operate. We're made differently. These emotions that we possess, Pisces, are not for the weak. And it's not for somebody else to understand. It's just for you to understand. So if people are accusing you of not doing enough, of being lazy, of not getting to work on time, of, not delivering projects when the time is supposed to be fucking time. I keep feeling that. Like there's a time, scheduled time. It's just like, I need my process, like an artiste. Maybe that's why I keep seeing art. I don't know, but it's an energy. It doesn't have to be. All right, Pisces, I hope you liked the reading. Please like and subscribe, and thank you.